Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about how to make a foundation row in Tunisian crochet. Here are three swatches of foundation rows that I've made. The first one is made in the back loop of the chain only. This one is made in the front top loop, and this one is made in the top and back loops together. So I'm going to show you how to do this. We start with a chain, and I'm going to start with chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now if you look at a chain, there are three parts of every chain stitch. So if you look at this one, there is a top loop, a bottom loop, and if you turn this around, there is a back loop. So depending on where you insert your hook or which loop you pull up onto your hook, the foundation row will look different. So I'm going to start making the foundation row in the back loop, the first one. So here, so you have to find the second chain from your hook, so the loop on the hook doesn't count. So this is 1 and 2. So in this one I'm going to find its back bump and insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. So that is how you make a stitch in the back loop. So I'm going to continue doing this throughout. I'm going to locate the back loop of each chain and insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through, insert, yarn over, pull through. Just going to do this all the way till the end. I find this one to be the hardest to do because as I go away from the beginning stitch, I feel like it gets a little tight. I don't know if it's because of the way I make my chain or if it's just the nature of how Tunisian crochet works up, but you will see why I prefer this method over others. So I have all these stitches on my hook now. So I have 10 loops on my hook at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to complete my foundation row, I need to make the reverse pass. So that is, you have to chain 1 and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over, pull through 2 loops. You continue doing this all the way till the beginning of the row. So here, so this is how it looks. So I really like this method because of 2 reasons. One, if you see this edge, it's very nice and clean. It has the 2 loops that we did not pick up on the chain that form the edge, and it's very nice and neat. Now the other reason why I really like this is because it helps with curling. So if you use curling stitches, which most Tunisian stitches will curl your fabric, so you need to consider that while you're picking your hooks and working on your projects. But this particular foundation row method helps a little bit with it. So that's mostly it. I'm going to now, so this was the first swatch. This is how it looks. Now I'm going to do the second one, which is in the top loop only. So again, I'm going to start working with, I'm going to make a chain, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to pick up the top loop, this one of each chain. So again, I'm going to find the second chain from the hook. So this one doesn't count, so 1, 2. I'm going to find the top loop of that chain, insert my hook, yarn over, pull through. I'm going to do this all the way till the end, and this one's really simple. I really like this because it's easy to make, but I use this when I'm making swatches and I'm doing practice swatches, but I rarely use this for my projects, and you will see why. So this is how it looks, and I'm going to make the reverse pass now. So yeah, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way to the beginning of the row. And this is how it looks. So you see the edge, it's neat, but the 2 stitches that we did not pull in onto the hook are at the back, so you don't see them in front. But if I set my project down, you can see that this is naturally curling upwards. If you see, there you go. So it has a natural curl. So if I use it in my project and I'm using stitches that curl, then it makes it worse. So that's the second one. Here's the swatch from the beginning. That is what it looks like. And the last one is the one where I pick up 2 loops of the chain instead of 1. So here we'll start with our chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm going to, in this one, I'm going to pick up 2 loops. So this one, the one at the top, and the one at the back, I'm going to pick those up together. So there'll be 2 vertical bars on your hook. And so that is usually how I make my foundation row in my regular crochet projects. So you have to find the second chain from the hook. So leave this, this doesn't count. So 1, 2. So the second one, just find the 2. You're basically leaving the one at the bottom behind. So just yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, all the way till the end. The last one is, I think I split the yarn there. I did. And for the last one, the way I figure it out is I just leave this bottom loop behind and I pick the other 2. There. So this is how it is. And I'm going to make the reverse pass. So chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way till the beginning of the row. So here it is. Again, the edge is clean, but it's not well defined. I think if you want a well-defined edge, I wouldn't really recommend this one. And again, it's easier. I find this also to be easier than the back loop one, but and it doesn't curl either. It doesn't look like it curls. So it's a good option, but I highly recommend using the one in the back, the one where we make it in the back bump. Again, it's your choice, but this is what it looks. So I'm going to put all of them together again and show you. So these are the 3. This is the one in the back loop, and I love the well-defined edge. This one is in the top loop. I really don't recommend that, mostly because of the curling. And this is in the top and back loop which is also fine. It sits well, it sits straight, but I don't like how the edge looks. So that's all about foundation rows. If you need any help with other stitches, you can find more tutorials on my channel.